What is up? We're back. Currently Monday, the 11th of August. So it's been about a week and a bit, about a week since I got back from Worlds. Got my first kind of session back. It's not much of a session. It's more of a recovery for a knee pain that I've had for the last couple of months. And then Wednesday, I've got a gym session. And then Friday, also got a gym session. And then next week, I'm getting back to the full swing of things, back into training. But tonight, we're here at the Gold Coast Aquatic Centre. It's a bit of a funny thing. I don't do it very often, but my family have been getting into it and doing it kind of regularly. And it's something called underwater hockey. And I thought I was doing nothing. I've done nothing all day, just been chilling. So I was like, I may as well join in and go do underwater hockey with the family. So, DJ for the YouTube. Hey, Gia, can you give us an outfit check? Oh, very nice. They're new apparently too, right? Coconuts?
Yeah, these ones are new, yeah. A little tight, but it kind of shows off the looks.
Abby's here too. Sam's here somewhere. Dad's here. Time to do some underwater hockey. Filming? This is the outfit. Speedos, socks. I wear the socks because if you don't, on the flippers, your toes get munched and like get blisters and stuff. So I'm trying out the socks today to see if it stops the blisters, which I'm hoping it does because it would suck if it didn't. But yeah, this is the outfit. Not much on.
In the water, sort it out. Not in the water, Tommy. Yeah.
Go me.
So good.
Remember that one time in Hanks?
One time in Hanks?
I knocked you out.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, girl. Hey. You got your jumper on? Hey. Yeah, that's my girl. Hey, Maggie. Beautiful day out today, guys. Beautiful day. Got a little recovery gym session on today. So I'm going to get a coffee, then I'm going to go to the gym, and I'll show you what I get up to. And then got to go home, got a meeting, and that's about it really. Bit of a lazy day, so yeah, I'll take you along. At the local on the morning walk. When I get a coffee, I usually like to try and go for a little stroll. If I don't have anything on and I'm at Katie's place, I'll usually go for a walk because, as you can see, stunning views. It's just a nice way to start the day. Reset the circadian rhythm, or however they say it. But it's just a good way to, I don't know, makes me feel good mentally, physically. It's a nice thing. I just get off my phone and I just walk. I don't scroll, I don't do anything. I just sit here and pretty much just am in my own thoughts and think about the day, plan the day. And yeah, pretty simple, but something that I like to do. As you would have seen, finished up at the gym. Just did a bit of my recovery stuff, just trying to get my knee feeling a bit better. So I haven't really spoken about my knee too much, but I've got something, I believe it's called quadricep tendinopathy, and it's just where the ligament on your knee, on the top of your knee here, from being overworked, gets a little bit inflamed and gets a bit angry, I guess. And then obviously from me working, training, all those kinds of things, that tendon got a bit angry, and then it just started hurting. And then when I was leading up to World Cups and all that stuff, I was in the gym and it was just becoming a bit of a pain. And when I was squatting, I would squat down, be good to a certain point, and then when I got down quite low, because I would get that knee pain, I would shift to my right leg, and you could see it. I got a video of it, and you could see I'd shift to my right leg, and then I'd squat up on my right side. Just trying to manage that. I'm excited to get back into it. It's been a good week off. I'm just excited to get back into it. I just love the grind. I love the hustle of pursuing something so big as being one of the best people in the world to do something, and for me that's BMX. I'm quite motivated to get to the highest level I can, and you know, for me, weeks off and not training is pretty difficult because I just have such big goals. So I know that I just want to be working every day and training as hard as I can, which I have done in the past, and it hasn't always worked. Not always, but in the past I've had times where I've just grinded and hustled and worked as hard as I could, and it's actually kind of made me go backwards in a way because I'm overtrained and not recovering. It is hard, but I'm getting better at it, and I believe the better I'm getting at it, the more I'm seeing improvements. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm keen to get back into it. So I saw this the other day. I think I showed you guys the butter chicken, but I actually quite enjoyed it when I had it last. So I've gotten it again to try again. And then I'm probably gonna just edit my YouTube video. I did a little bit of journaling before while watching some Luke Hopkins on YouTube and journaled. And then now I'm just gonna jump into editing the Worlds video, which I'm sure some of you have seen already. And then yeah, that's about it. There's lunch. Little update on what's going on the Tuesday. Katie, did she just get a try? She would have been pretty close to getting a try right there, which is pretty cool, but she's playing Oz tag. Decided to come hang out, set up the camp chair, and watch Katie play some touch. There she is right there. Get it, girl. What is up? We're back. It's Wednesday now, 6 a.m. in the morning. I'm up because I've got gym today, which is exciting. First gym session back after about a week and a week and a half. So yeah, I'm excited to get into it. I know that after the session, my body's going to be very, very sore. So I'm just making breakfast, and then I'm doing gym in at the QAS. Now, you guys would know I have the same thing every day, but today, you guys would be pleased to know I'm trying something different for breakfast. You ready? Obviously not. Got my pre-gym snack. Just walking to the gym now, as you can see. As you would see, gym's finished. I filmed some of my exercises, still did a couple extras like some calf raises and some dumbbell rows, but you saw the gist of it. As you would have seen in that last clip, those things on my legs, I've never used them before, but it was they were like blood flow restriction I don't really know what to call them, but they puffed up, kind of like if you guys know a normal tech boot, how it kind of it gets pushed air in. It was like that. It was around the top of your quads, and then it just like pumped up and restricted the blood flow from going anywhere really. And then I had to do sled pulls with it, and man, let me tell you, that was one of the most painful things I've done, because when you do it, your legs just like, because the blood, I guess, stays in there. I'm not really too sure, but the blood stays in your leg, so your actual leg, my leg looked like, not like a big, balloon, but it just looked like it had ballooned up, and it was like, just had like the biggest pump ever. Like, when you go to the gym and you start working out and you get a pump because all the blood's flowing to the muscle. It's the same thing, but it was like there was just nowhere for the blood to go, so my legs just looked like swollen. It was crazy, but hurt like crazy. But back home, just chilling out. I just wanted to touch on a topic about situations. And when I say situations, I'm gonna relate this to BMX, because obviously that's what I do, and that's kind of my area that I'm pursuing, and I've got big goals in that area. But this relates to a lot of things in life, but I guess it's just about the situation that you're in. Now, obviously, we know that everyone's got a different situation when it comes to, BMX racing. Like, I know for me, like, I'm in pursuit of trying to be one of the best riders in the world and trying to be the best version of myself. And, my situation's different from another athlete that's got that same goal. I think what I'm trying to get at here is, I think regardless of your situation, you've got to make the most of it. So I know people have said to me before, they're like, I really want to train hard and I want to do this and I want to do that and I want to put the effort in, but they say it's really hard with work. And I like, yeah, it is really hard with work, but that's your situation and that's what you've got in front of you. Yeah, someone else might not have that situation. Someone else might not have to work, which is easier for them, which, who knows what's going on in other people's lives. But I think regardless of what's happening in your situation, if you have a goal, it's not going to benefit you by looking at someone else's situation and being like, oh, I wish I had that. Like, I wish I was able to get in their shoes, and I wish I was able to just, do BMX full time. Like, I wish I didn't have to work full time. That's not going to help your situation. I think you just need to try and make the most of your situation. And that's what I'm trying to do. Like, for the last couple of years, I've worked full time. Like, I've had a job. I've done some crazy stints of training where, up early to train, all day at work, off to the gym or something to do sprints or to do track work or something, and you've just had a massive day, and it's really not easy. But that's my situation. Like, that's what I've got to do, and that's what I've decided to do, and I enjoy it. I genuinely do love doing that. But that's my situation. And yeah, it's easy to, at times, like, I get it, at times I look at someone else and think, oh man, it'd be nice if I was just in that situation. It'd be easier for me. Like, I don't have to, it'd be nice to just not have to worry about working. I could just recover and all that. But then, I always bring myself back in. I'm like, well, no, I don't want to look at their situation and wish I was in it, because I've got my situation to deal with. Like, I've got my goals and I've got my situation, and I've got my stepping blocks and my, my building blocks to reach my goal. And like, I've been fortunate enough, and I'm super grateful for all the support that I've, been able to get. And I've got a really supportive boss, but I've been able to cut back on work a little bit. So I still work, but just not as much. But that's a step in the right direction towards where I want to go. And I think that's what it's all about, is your situation. It might start really tough, and you might have a really, really tough situation to get out of. But if you just put your best foot forward and put the effort in, you can slowly work your way to where you want to be. Yeah, you might have massive goals. Like, I have some big goals, and it's really hard to get to those goals, but I'm making the most of my situation. I'm trying my best not to look at other people and look at them and think, oh, if I was in their situation, I'd be this and I'd be that, because I'm not in their situation, I'm in my situation. So I just try to make the most of my position and try to, put my best foot forward, and I'm just stepping towards that. that goal, and I'm getting closer, and you know, like, who knows if I get there, who knows, I might get to my goal, I might not, but I always think about it as in, I'd rather be 50 years old knowing I tried than be 50 years old and I quit early, and then or in the back of my head, I'm like, oh, what if I went at it? You know, what if I had a shot? Because now I know, like, with the effort I'm putting in, when I'm 50, whether I make it or not, I know I put the effort in, I know I tried my best. And I feel like, for me, that gives me peace of mind. And, you know, like, I know that I'm doing everything I can to get to that level. And I'm going to keep putting the effort in, you know, I'm going to keep pursuing that goal, and I'm really hopeful that it comes true, and I'll keep working at it until, you know, until I get there, or until, you know, something happens. But, you know, I think the key to the story is just, regardless of the situation, regardless of what you've got going on, just put your best foot forward and create like some building blocks, some stepping stones to slowly reach that goal. And I think if you do that, if you're not doing that and you start to do that, I think you'll see some massive improvements. When I'm walking, I struggle my stuff, and I'm so strung out. This is a song I've been playing on my guitar. Stop to check you out. E minor, there we go. Oh, like a C. There we go. E minor. Back to C. D. It beats the dusty machines. Alright, just arrived at the gym. It is now Friday. I didn't do anything yesterday. No training or anything. Lazy day, so picked the camera back up today, but we're at the gym now. I'm gonna take this camera in. I'm being bold. I'm taking the camera in, and I'm going to get some shots. But yeah, cruisy morning. You would have seen. Just woke up, got brekkie, had brekkie, and yeah, just stopped for a coffee on the way to the gym. And now I got a gym session. I got deadlifts, I got Bulgarian split squats, leg curl, and some pull-ups, along with one other thing that I can't remember. Oh, calf raises as well. Got Bailey here. Just started the tracks session. Not much of a session, or just a ride, but maybe we'll do some efforts. Huh? Was it flat? Was what flat? My table. Oh, I didn't even see it. We got to work on our flatness.
My bag all day, but doing no work.